Hello YouTube, and today we're building another mansion. So as you can see, this one's made mostly out of stone again, but it's a very simple design. So the most complicated bit of this design would just be the front, so it's quite simple all the way around, and I'll just give you a quick tour of the building. So again, it's very simple around the sides. It's 2 by 3 windows, so we're trying to make a simpler mansion this time, but it still looks pretty nice around the front, because that's where you're mostly going to see it from. And we'll just take a quick tour of the front again, and then we can get started on the build. So there you go, and we haven't actually done the inside yet, but there will be a part 2 to it where we do that as well. So we're just going to start by building a 4 by 8 space with wooden planks. And then we're going to place a row of stairs in front of that. I know I've only placed 4 wide there, but we do come and change it so it's overall 4 by 8 space with wood. So we just need to add our last 2 rows, and then it's overall 8 wide. And then 3 blocks in, you want to place a stone block and build that 3 high. And then build it across. And then we're going to add a row on the top centre with stone again. And then we're going to build it across to the corner pieces and extend them up 4 high. And then just connect it across on the same as before. And then we're just going to sleep. I don't know why I didn't change it, but we do end up coming back and just changing that little section so it's right. Then we can delete that block so we don't actually need it, and place the one there. So we're just going to add glass in the remaining spaces on the side here, and we can add the 2 doors in the centre blocks. So we're just going to add 3 rows of stone next to the stone we'd already placed at the same height. And then next to that we are going to build our windows, as you can see from the one we'd already made, that I do go and check to make sure we're doing it right. So we're going to start by placing 1 stone block across the bottom, and then we're going to build 1 above it next to that. And then we're going to stick 1 block in the line with that, and then we're going to fill these 3 spaces here with glass, and then 3 spaces above that with glass again, and then you just want to build stone all around that as well. So you can start to see the design of what it's going to look like across the centre now. Next we're just going to build a row of stone halfway up. And then you want to build an additional 3 rows of stone in front of that as well. Then you want 2 more rows diagonal to this. And then 3 across the front overall. So you want to add an additional 2 rows, leaving the centre 3 blocks for glass. Then another 2 rows diagonal, and then another 3 rows at the back here. Leaving 1 row space at the back for glass again. And then we just need to add the glass base on the other side, so we're just going to delete these 3 blocks in line with the other side of the wall. And then we can just fill it all with glass. And we need to add that extra block in as well, because we forgot that. So that's half the wall done, and all we're going to do here is bring it up 1, so we just need to move the glass up 1 and add the stone 1 higher, and then we're just going to add a row of stone on top of that as well. And then we're going to start on the second part of our building, which is the top floor. So you want to leave the spaces for the glass and just extend it up to the same height as the pillar on the left there. And what we're going to do is actually move our window 1 forward so it's not actually on the edge here. And we need to do that for the other window as well. So we're going to have 3 high glass again on the second lot of windows above. And we just need to change this window as well. And then we just need to add our stone in, so the stone needs to be 4 high overall. And we just need to extend every pillar up that hasn't got glass in even. And then just connect it across to the top above the glass. So we got that front section done now, and we can just start on the section to the right of that, because if you remember from the intro we had a whole section to the right of it, because we need to make it a bit bigger really, because it is a mansion. So we're just going to add 3 rows behind that. I know I had 4 there, but we do come and change it to 3 overall. And there you go, we deleted straight away this row of stone. So we're just going to build 1 row there and then leave a row for glass. And then we're going to build another row up to the top, same as before. Then on the centre 2 blocks we're going to place stone, same as before. So it should go 3 glass, then 2 stone above that, then 3 glass again. Then we just need to build 1 row next to that and then 1 row in front of that. Then we're just going to extend it so it finishes in line with the stone, same as on the other side there. So once we've done that, we're just going to build across 10 across the bottom here, and we're going to, on every other block, on every 2 blocks, sorry, we're going to place 2 stone. So you want to leave 2 block spaces for glass and then 2 stone after that. So you can see the pattern there, you've got 2 empty spaces for glass, and then we just need to extend this whole corner piece up. So wherever you've got 1 stone high, you're just going to extend that up and connect it across at the top. And the remaining space is just going to fill with glass apart from the 2 centre spaces, which we're going to put with stone again. So we're following the same pattern all the way around the building. And then we'll just do it for the other section here. So again, the same pattern all the way around. We're just building it across at the centre here because we know we're going to have those blocks filled in. And the row behind that as well we can build up as well. And then just fill the remaining spaces in with glass now. So you can start to see the pattern forming, which is we're going to be trying to use glass all the way around, but with 2 by 3 spaces apart from on the centered columns. So that's the right half of the building done. We just need to do the roof for that, and we can start on the left side now. So we're just going to move the window one across here, just so they're not right on the edge. So same pattern as before. We want the glass 3 high. So above the door now, we're just going to build another row of stone on top of that, leaving the 2 centre spaces where we're going to be placing 2 stairs. Then in front of that you want to build an 8 wide space, and you want the wood to come out so it's 6 long overall, leaving the 2 corner spaces on the front of the building. So the wood needs to finish 1 in front of the stairs. And then we're just going to have miss the corner pieces on the front there. And then you just want to come down in front of the stairs and extend it up. Then we're going to build 1 more row in front of that. So again, we are leaving the corner pieces there. So this section we're just going to build a 2 by 2 door here. So we want to build 3 up, then connect it across. So we're just going to build a row of stone in front of that and build it across the top again. Then on the outer two pillars we're just going to build a row up again. And then in the behind spaces you just want to fill the space up with stone again. And then we just need to fill in this space here as well. And then just build it across the top with the stone again. And then the spaces you've got filled in at the front here, you just want to build across there as well. So we've done that side of the building, so we can just make a start on the left side now. So if you get confused, you just need to have a quick look over to the other side and do exactly what you did before. So we're just going to start by building 2 rows of stone here, and then we're going to leave a row for glass, then another row next to that, and build it across the top here. Then halfway across, same as before, you want 2 blocks of stone, and then 3 glass above that and below that. So the next to that we're just going to build another row of stone, 2 more rows of stone, sorry, and then 1 row of stone in front of that. Then we're going to make the start on the other side, so you want to make sure it finishes in line with the other side. So overall it is 4 out, and then you want 2 diagonal blocks. So you can see here I am looking across all the time just to make sure I'm building it symmetrically. And we're not going to leave the space for the glass yet, but we do come back and change it. So again you want 3 across the front, and then 2 diagonal next to that on the other side here. And then we're just going to build 3 behind that, filling in all the spaces. 5, sorry, behind that even, filling in all the spaces. And we're just going to fill it all up, but we do come back and change it, so if you want to leave the spaces for the other side, same as before, you can, but we're just going to fill it all up and come back and change all the glass. I've even put a bed down in preparation for sleeping. Is it dark enough yet? Nope. So we're just going to carry on building for a little bit. So we'll just start by placing all our glass then. So across the front here we'll start by placing 3 high glass panes, then 2 again. Then we just need to do the bottom one, but I've forgotten to do it. And on this side we're just going to take out these 3 blocks here. So again it's the same as on the other side. So if you just want to have a look over to the other side, you just copy exactly what you do. Just fill in the remaining space that we've got to do last time. And we'll take out this row as well. So again it was easier just to fill in all the spaces with stone at the start, because then we can just go back and change it all. If I can take out that right glass pane, and then we just do the bottom section as well. So you can start to see the design of it, of what it's actually going to look like now. So you just want to fly up to make sure you're doing it symmetrically, and we just need to add the last section on the end here. So we're just going to add our extra row here because we didn't actually make sure it was in line, and we need to add 2 more rows next to that, and then leave a space for the glass. Again filling in the 2 centre spaces here, and 3 above that and 3 below that with the glass again. So again we need to make sure it finishes in line, so we're just going to build 5 out here. So it's 6 overall including the back wall there. But we're just going to count it as 5 because you're adding 5 extra rows on the end here. So as long as it finishes in line with the other stone, it should be alright. And then we just need to add the front section here. So we're just going to add another 3 more. We need to make it 10 long overall. So again you want to leave 2 spaces, then another 2 spaces for stone and glass. So then these 2 spaces will be glass, and then 2 spaces on the end here are going to be stone. Then we just need to add that last block diagonal and connect it across the top. So we're just filling in the 2 centre spaces across the front here. And once we've added the glass, I think that's the front of the building done. So we just need to add the roof to the front of the building so you can actually see what it looks like now. So you can see in the corner there we have actually got the other building which we built before, and it is starting to look a lot like it now. So we're just going to make a start here and add an extra row on the end here. So you just want to build one row next to that all the way up to the top again. And then we're going to start by adding a 2 wide window here, so you want 3 blocks there, leaving the 2 centre spaces for glass. And then just fill the remaining spaces with glass again. But we're just going to add an extra row on the end, and then you want to build 1 row in front of that. I know I built it diagonal to start with, but we come back and change it straight away. So you want to have 5 separate windows, and you want to build each of them the same height, and you just want to build the centre blocks across. So you can see there we've done the first 2 windows, now we just need to do the last 3. So again we're just adding 3 blocks every time, and then building the wall up the same height. And you can see here we just need to do our last window now. So we did actually build it one too long there, so we're gonna just need to move that one in. I didn't realise till I'd actually done it, so we're just gonna do that now. And we do start by adding our 6th window, but you don't need to add that in because we move it one back in the end. But after the 4th section we're just going to build another row of stone, and then you want to add the last section of the window. But you do need to do this section just without the 6th window. So we're just going to add all our blocks across the centre, and then you can fill the spaces in. Again, you definitely don't want the last window because we come and move it straight after this. So we're just going to start by deleting this last window if you did build it. And we're actually just going to build it one back. So diagonal to this you just want to place 1 row of stone, and then you can carry on with the same pattern as before. So you're going to build 2 out extra, so it's a 3 wide width. So we'd need to move the window out 1 extra again because I didn't build it wide enough. So we just add our extra row on the end. So it is the same pattern as all across the build. And now we just need to fill in all the windows with glass. So I'm just going to fast forward this bit because it's all the same. So there you go, that's that side of the window done, and we should need to start on the other side now. So again, the other side's going to be completely the same, so all you got to do is follow the pattern as on the other, same as on the other side. I'm just going to go through the first bit because that's the that's the hardest bit to follow. So again, we're just going to add 2 columns on the end here. And we do always keep flying 1 column, sorry, in the end, but we do always keep flying over just to check, make sure we're doing the same pattern as on the other side. So it just needs to be symmetrical to the other side. So we're just going to start by adding our 1 window at the front there, and we're going to add our 5 windows behind that. So in front of that you just want to start by placing another row of stone. and then add the 3 extra blocks and carry on the same pattern. So you want 4 windows across overall. And then we've got the last window here, which is 1 in. So we just need to carry on by building all of our windows up the same height and adding the centre blocks in. And we just do the second row across there now. Then just build it up and connect it across. Then just add your glass in, and that's the second wall done. So we just need to do the back wall now and the roof. Again, the roof follows the same pattern as the whole of the build, so it's very simple to follow. So we're just going to take our glass now and, oh yeah, we've got to add these 2 columns in, but we're just going to take our glass and fill up the remaining spaces with glass now. So that's that bottom section done. Now just the top section with glass, and then that's that side finished. So there you go, that's that wall done. As you can see, it looks exactly the same as the other side, which is what we're trying to do. And we just need to start on the back now. Oh, that didn't work too well. So you can see here, this is the build that we did before, but this is what the design's going to look like for the back of it. So next to the window here, we're just going to start by adding a row of stone, and then we're going to carry on the same pattern as before. So we want 2 windows at the back here. Fill in the centre spaces across there, and then the last window here. Then we just need to come to the side here, and we need to build across another 3. And just fill this whole space in here. As you can see, this design is very easy to follow because all you're doing is the same pattern all the way around. So it's a very basic mansion overall, but it still looks quite nice when it's finished. Then we just need to add 3 blocks across the back here. We are going to have a 1 wide window across the back rather than a 2 wide here. So you just want to start by building a column next to it, and then this space in here is going to be filled with glass, apart from the 2 centre spaces again. But next to that you can build a row of stone all the way up to the top again. Then fill in the 2 centre spaces. And fill them with glass again. Then we just need to build this up again, and I think that's that section done. Oh yeah, we've got to fill in our glass on the other side, but after that, that's that section done. Then we're just going to carry on the same pattern, so we're going to add 2 windows here. Once you're done that, we're just going to come over to the other side and we're going to add another window. So we're doing it exactly the same as on the other side. So you just want one big window there, and then you want it to go inwards by 1 again. Just build that up all the way to the top. And then just fill the remaining spaces in with glass. Oh yeah, so we do add 2 windows, I forgot about that. Probably should have just looked over to the other side, but we'll just carry on like that for now. So we're just going to check quickly, make sure we're doing it right. Yep, so same pattern as before. And we're just going to build in 3 across and then fill the whole space up with stone again. So then we're just going to add another 2 windows here, same as on the other side. Oh no, the 1 window, yep, so we had the 1 window at the back there and then a row next to that, so it comes out 1. And then we have the 2 windows on the outside there. So we're just going to fill the rest of this space in. Probably could just finish the other side, but just be a bit awkward and finish this side off now. So we're just going to add another 2 rows filled with stone, another 2 rows of glass there. And then the centre section we're just going to fill it with stone to start with. So we'll start by adding our 3 windows then, because we did actually add the other one onto the other side in the end. If I can get the glass panes in the right place. Now just add the 3rd window on, same as on the other side. and then we just need to fill the rest of the space in the centre with stone. And then just build across and fill the centre space up. Yep, we just need to fill in this remaining space over here. And then just fill the space up in here. Right, so that's the whole of the main section of the build done. So we just need to add the roof now. Oh no, so we forgot to fill these glass windows in. So let's change them quickly and then we can start on the rest of the build. So we're going to be using wooden stairs for the main section of the roof. So you just want to start by placing it on top here. And on the sides here that we are going to have it just in line with the stone. But the rest of it is going to be placed one in front. So on this section here, we're going to have it on top. Whereas when it comes to this section here, we're going to have it one behind after this bit. So that section there was the last section that we have one behind. Everything else around the build, apart from on the other side, same again, is one in front, is in line with the stone even. So you just need to do that all the way around now. Remember leaving the corner pieces for the wooden blocks. So we do come back and delete all these stairs in the centre, but that you won't actually see them apart from on the inside, but we're focusing on the outside today, so we do change them eventually, but it doesn't matter too much. Just add that last block in there, and then that's that section almost finished. If I can even get the stairs in the right place. So again, you want it the same as on the other side for this section in here. So we're just going to sleep quickly because it's just a bit easier to see when we're actually building. If you have got any ideas of what you want me to build next or anything like that, just send me a personal message or leave a comment down below and I will probably have a go at building it. And if it looks good enough, I'll probably do it anyway. So you can see here that I did actually realise that we did the same on the other side there. We didn't do the same on the other side even. So we do need to make sure we do the same on both sides, otherwise it won't look quite right. Then then just the last little section in here, and then we can do the corner pieces and delete the blocks behind it. So we're just going to add an extra row in front of here just to make it look a bit better. So you want it one out either side of the stone wall. So we're just going to add our second row now, so same pattern but one in this time. Remember leaving the corner pieces because you're going to be placing whole blocks there rather than stairs. So I'm just going to fast forward it because it's the same pattern all the way around. You're just going to be placing wooden stairs and then you're going to be placing whole wooden blocks in the corners. So as you can see, when you get sections like that, you just need to make sure you place a wooden block behind it so it isn't exposed there. But apart from that, it's just the same pattern all the way round. Making sure you go one behind it so the stairs are going too high. So you can see that we just need to place a wooden block behind there, like that. So there you go, that's the whole of the roof done. Now we just need to fill in the whole of the roof with wooden planks. So I'm just going to skip this bit because all we're doing is the same. And after that little section we filled in here, that's the roof completely finished. So again, there'll be a part 2 to this where we will be building the whole of the inside of it. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial anyway, and thanks for watching. Oh yeah, we just got to add our doors quickly, so we just need to come back here and delete the blocks behind it and place our 2 doors in, and then that's the build completely finished until part 2. But just put that in quickly, so we need to move the steps over and then just place your doors in. So there you go, that's the build completely finished. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway, and thanks for watching.